Hello children, welcome to KR Lakkam Memorial CBSE School online classes. Previous class we have discussed about acute angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, reflex angle, and we completed 5.4. Let's start today 5.5. First question, which of the following are models for perpendicular lines? First question, A. The adjacent edges of a table. The adjacent edges of a table top. This is the table. Think that this is the table. Okay, they are telling the adjacent edges. Adjacent means they should meet in one point. This and this are the adjacent edges. Have they in perpendicular? Yes. See this adjacent side, this one and this one. This is also triangle. This one, yes, yes. So this is answer for first one. Yes, this is in perpendicular lines. B. The lines of a railway track. The lines of a railway track. How the railway tracks? Yes, have you observed this? This is one track and this is one track. Are they perpendicular to each other? Have they met anywhere? No, they will not meet each other. So this answer is no. These are parallel lines. This is parallel to this, not meeting anywhere. So that these are not a perpendicular lines. No, because these are parallel lines. See the line segments forming the letter L. The line segments forming letter L. Yes, just observe the letter L. Have they perpendicular to each other? Both have met in this point. This line is perpendicular to this line. You can draw one letter L and use the protractor to measure the angle between both the line segments. This will be 90 degrees. So answer is yes. These are L letter is having perpendicular line segments in it. Then D, the letter B. The letter B. You can just by seeing only we can tell that this is one line, this is one line. They met in this point, intersect each other. Is this the angle seems to be 90 degree? No. Yes, this looks like acute angle. This is having acute angle. Okay, these are the answers. Next, question number 2. Let PQ be the perpendicular to the line segment XY. Let PQ and XY intersect in the point A. What is the measure of angle PAY? We will have the picture of this. Let PQ be the perpendicular to the line segment XY. PQ be the perpendicular line. This is PQ, perpendicular to XY. PQ and XY intersect in the point A. Intersect R is, let it take PQ. This intersect in the point X, point A. What is the measure of angle PAY? Angle PAY. This, what will be the measure of this? The line, this is, they are telling from the question itself, this is perpendicular to XY. PQ is perpendicular to XY. It means the angle will be always 90 degree. From the solution you write, from the question is given that PQ is perpendicular to XY. So A is a point where both the line intersect. So angle PAY is 90 degree. This is the answer. Okay. Let's take next question. Third question. You should draw this picture also. Third question. There are two set squares in your box. There are two set squares in your box. What are the measures of the angles that are formed at their corners? Do they have any angle measure that is common? Yes. We are having two set squares in our geometry box. You may see that I have shown in the first class. Like this, measurements will be here. Two set squares, these will be looking like this in your geometrical box. Yes, there are two set squares. What is the measurement of that? Here measurement, here, 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 there. Set square, one angles are, in set square one it is having this one 30 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. You can observe if you have set squares in your geometry box, take a protractor and measure the angles. One set square will be 30, 60, 90. Altogether 30, 60, 90 together 180. Okay. Now set square 2. Set square 2. What I told you, this is, and the second one is 45 degree plus 45 degree plus 90 degree. Altogether 180 degree. So this one is this and this is this one. I hope you understood. And they are asking next question. Point A. There are two set squares in your box. What are the measures of the angles that are formed at their corners? Do they have any angle measures that is common? Yeah. Is there any one angle common? Yes, that is 45, 45. There is angle 45 degree is in common. You also draw the set squares. Okay. Next, question number 4. Study the diagram. The lines L is perpendicular to line M. A is CE is equal to EG. Take this line. This is perpendicular LM. This is L and this is M line. Both are perpendicular to each other. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. They are asking is CE is equal to EG. CE from here to here, here to here is equal to here to here. Yes. In the scale, units always will be equal to each other. This is 1 unit, 2 unit. Distance will be same. From C to E, there is a one gap. One point is in middle. This is one unit and this is unit. 1 unit. Both are 2 units. So CE is equal to CD plus DE. Both are 1 units. Equal to 2 units. Then EG. EG is equal to this here. EF plus FG. So this is 1 unit. This is 1 unit. Oh, this is also 2 units. Then hence CE is equal to EG. Okay, this is the solution. Then they are asking another question. B, does PE bisect CG? B question. Does PE bisect CG? Bisect means cutting equally. Okay, here line bisects EG or not, they are asking. PE bisects CG, PE, where is PE? Does PE means it is here, MNOP. This is a point P. PE, this one. Does PE, this is fifth point here, PE. Does PE bisects CG? Yes. This bisects CG. Yes is the answer. Then C, identify any 2 line segments for which PE is the perpendicular bisector. Okay, those are BH, line segment BH and DF. BH and DF. These 2 line segments will be bisect by PE. Bisect means it will make 2 equal parts. Then D, are these true? First one, AC greater than FG. A C greater than FG. This is 1 unit, but here 2 units. This is yes. Second one, CD equal to GH. This is true. CD equal to GH. Yes, both are 1 unit. So answer is true. Third one, BC less than EH. BC less than EH. BC is 1 unit. EH is 1, 2, 3 units. So this is also true. All the statements are true. Classification of triangles. Now the exercise 5.5 is completed. Next we will go for classification of triangles. Classification of triangles. Just read the textbook. Do you remember a polygon with the least number of sides? That is a triangle. Let us see the different types of triangles we can get. Polygon, you know. What is polygon? Poly means many, gon means sides. So many straight lines, at least 3 straight lines, closed shape it makes, that will become a triangle. This is the least number of side polygon triangle. Now in the triangle basic concepts are, it is having 3 sides and 3 corners, and we need to learn the types of triangles. Using a protractor and a ruler, find the measures of the sides and the angles of the given triangles. Fill the measures in the given table. Now they told us to identify and write the measurement of these angles. Using a protractor and a ruler, find the measures of the sides and the angles of given sides. Fill the measures in the given table. This will do it tomorrow. And basically this work we will do tomorrow. Before that, we will discuss some more related to types of triangles. The triangles in which all the angles are equal. Triangle which all angles are equal, those triangles what it will call it as. Then if all the angles in the triangle are equal, then its sides are also equal. Triangles in which all the 3 sides are equal, if all the sides in the triangle are equal, then its angles are equal. Triangle which have 2 equal lines, angles and 2 equal sides. Triangle with 2 angles and 2 sides equal. So what we will call it as? And then triangles in which no 2 sides are equal. Triangles with all different angles. What we will call it as, just think about it. Triangle which all angles are equal. Triangle with two angles and two sides are equal, what we will call it as. Triangle with all different angles, what we will call it as. You just think about it, and tomorrow's class I will explain everything. Take some more triangle and verify these. For this, we will again have to measure all the sides and angles of the triangles. The triangle have been divided into categories and given special names. Let us see what they are. Naming triangles based on sides. A triangle having all three unequal sides is called a scalene triangle. A triangle having two equal sides is called isosceles triangle. A triangle having three equal sides is called an equilateral triangle. Naming triangles based on angles. This is based on sides. Then what are all the types based on angles? Acute angle triangle, right angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle. These are all the angles which is based on triangles. So in our tomorrow's class, I will explain about triangles, types of triangles based on sides, the types of triangles based on angles. Before that, you need to think from the basic knowledge of 5th standard, what are all the types of triangles, the names of those, and how the sides will be there and how the angles will be there. Just think on it, and the next class I am going to explain that all things in detail. Okay? Before that, it's kind request that to complete fair after watching the video. Whenever you will watch the video, after watching it, you have to complete it. Okay? And tomorrow's class, I will start the types of triangles based on angles and the type of angles based on sides and the next exercise. I hope you all have completed fair till today, and write it neatly. Handwriting should be neat, and try to understand the concepts. Triangles, polygons, it may be any lesson. Try to understand the concept. Don't forget it. If you understand the concept, then it will become easy for you. So we'll continue in the next class. Thank you.